Today, Captain Dave and I are going fishing on the Gulf Coast side of the Florida Keys. We forgot our shrimp.
First time fishing?
I need a measure, right?
Yeah.
We're targeting both mangrove and mutton snapper. Good Lord! And later, Kelly prepares everyone dinner with our catch of the day. Oh, season it.
I know.
Morning, y'all. It's probably about 7:30 and Captain Dave and I are about to go fishing, and we're leaving Kelly here. She didn't want to ride around on the boat all day. She wanted to be at the pool. Morning.
Morning, morning. Ready to do this?
I am ready to catch some fish. Man, Kelly's gonna take full advantage of that pool.
Don't blame her.
So if y'all remember in the last video, this is where we shoved out when we went lobstering. But we don't want to do that in this area today because he wants to take me fishing in another part of the Keys. And the quickest way to get to that is to load up this little red boat. That's what we took out last time. What else you need?
Everything.
Everything. Other fishing boat. Whoa, okay.
My travel rod. Figure we'll bring it as a backup.
He thinks we're gonna catch a whole mess and possibly a barracuda. I've never caught a barracuda. Is that gonna be something frightening if we do get it on board?
It could be. They have a lot of teeth. I'm more afraid of a barracuda than a shark.
And he wants me to catch one of these things.
But that's why I said you're gonna catch it, not me.
I'm starting to get to the point where I don't trust Captain David.
Did you die yet?
No, I haven't. So
Not
you're
yet.
right. Not yet. Maybe I should have more faith in you. Hey, things are looking up already. He's about to drive us to a boat launch. I'm gonna go pick him up. Then we're driving further down the road because it's gonna be like 12, 13 miles on water from here to get to where you wanna fish today.
It's really about 20 because it's 12 or 13 straight line, but we'd have to go out and then over. So go out about 8, over about 12. So about 20 miles if we take the boat.
So this is just quicker. And here we go. Well, Captain, I'll let you take it over from here.
I got it.
Man, that ain't much of a boat launch, is it?
Oh, it's rough, man.
I mean, you dropped off the edge right there.
And you know what's funny, because it's real slippery. So a lot of times when you load your boat, if it's windy, and you come in and the wind kind of pushes your boat, your trailer will slide sideways right off the ramp. Back me up a little bit.
Yep. And our main fishing bait today is going to be shrimp. David, I miss this little boat.
Oh man, I love this thing. This is the best thing ever.
Last year, whenever you picked Kelly and I up on it, he was nervous we wouldn't like it, and we fell in love with it.
It's different, you know, it's not for everybody. It's not like this extravagant fishing boat, which I didn't know if that's what you guys thought you were getting, or, you know.
Well, you gave us the extravagant fishing boat the day before, so.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you got a point there.
Now, if you would have picked us up on this on day one,
That might have been different.
that would have been a different experience.
Sketchy.
Our first fish we're trying to go for is in these mangroves, and it has a cool name, mangrove snapper.
We're also maybe going to catch a Goliath grouper.
What was up under the boat in the last video?
Yeah.
Did y'all see that in the last video, that giant fish that was on the reef that was under his boat?
Yeah, we're going to catch one.
That size?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I was about to say, it's gonna pull the whole boat in.
Yes. Yes, it would. No. We're going to catch a juvenile size, maybe. We'll see. We're going to see if they're biting. But so all we're doing here is we're using a yellowtail snapper jigs, a weighted circle hook, and then we got about 3 or 4 feet of 12-pound fluorocarbon leader. That leads into our 20-pound braid. So we're going to take our shrimp just like that and just cast out into the chum slick.
Hey, this is a mangrove snapper. I see they got teeth.
They don't have teeth.
Oh, then what do you call that?
You can lip them like a bass.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Look at those teeth. So they really have teeth. You were just trying to screw with me.
they really have teeth.
Well, that's why they call a snapper, because they're snapping and they do have teeth. But caught my first mangrove snapper. I need to measure it, right?
Yeah. Okay. 10 inches.
Past 10.
Yep.
All right, let's keep her. Kelly's gonna be so proud. I told her we'd make dinner tonight. And there we go, we have one fish. I got something. Good Lord. Oh, that's gonna be too small right there. I can already tell. That might be a 12-incher.
Nah, that's about 10.
Oh, that's 10?
That's a 10.
Okay.
You can measure him.
He's 11. We ran out of shrimp and the shrimp truck just came back, so we're gonna go pick up some more shrimp and head to another spot that David said there's bigger fish.
Always.
That's what we were wanting. Is that all you need? So this morning they ran out of shrimp and they only had 20 left in there. That's why we didn't go out too far, but now we can go into deeper water. And pushing. Now on to David's better fishing spot.
Let's do it.
We forgot our shrimp.
First time? First time fishing?
No. Well, I'm not a good fisherman to begin with. Okay, now we can go. And we have arrived at paradise on earth. Look at this. David, no wonder all the big fish are here.
This is where I would live if I was a big fish.
I ain't kidding.
Yeah.
I didn't know this till I started coming down here, but the Keys, they're the barrier line between the Gulf of Mexico and the Atlantic Ocean. And we're in the Gulf of Mexico side right now. And personally, this is my favorite part of it.
This is not the side the reef is on. The reef is on the Atlantic side, but it's beautiful over here. The crystal clear water and nice beach sand, a lot of sandbars.
So let's try these shrimp and let's see if we can catch some fish.
Judging by looking behind us, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, I think so. They're already down there. If we see a nurse shark, can we get it? Yeah. Last year when we were here, David took us fishing and I caught a nurse shark on the beach. So this is a nurse shark, y'all. Isn't it beautiful? That was fun. There you go. Money! Looks a little small though.
Need to get bigger.
Yeah. Did you catch a big one?
A little bit, not much.
Oh no, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one, David. What is he?
11, a little over 11.
Keeper!
We'll keep him.
Keeper. What does mangrove snapper taste like? Good white flaky meat or?
It's pretty good. It's not real white, but it's not real fishy either. I mean, it's a really good mild fish. I like the beer batter, or not beer batter, panko breadcrumb it and fry it up. It's also good blackened or, I mean, uh-oh. That looks like something a little better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks good. Oh, that's a beautiful fish. Beautiful. What the heck is going on? There's his head.
I see it.
What the heck is that?
I can't tell from here. What's going on in there? What is it? Oh, it's a fish. Oh, he's out now. So that was a Goliath grouper. He was stuck in between the mangrove roots. That's what all that splashing was.
And that's what you wanted to catch earlier.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I could have just walked over there and picked it up. We got smart. We turned the boat around.
It'll give us a lot more room up front. We don't have to deal with the navigation bar in the back, and that's kind of a pain.
You're supposed to be on top of this stuff, David. I thought you were the captain of this ship.
Well, you know, if it were me, I'd still be fishing off the back. But, you know, since we got to cater to Cody.
This was your idea, bro.
Nah, you know I love you, brother.
This is going to be nicer, though.
It will be. What do we got, 3 in the box now?
Yeah, 3 in the box. And couple of hundred out there. Man, I could just be here all day. I don't even have to fish. But fishing adds to it.
It does. Add a bonus. Once we're done here, we'll go out to the out to the ocean a little bit, see if we can get some different species. We're going to limit out on these snapper here soon.
Dadgum, that didn't take any time. That looks like a good size one.
Yeah, he's about 11 probably.
Beautiful fish. Look at those teeth though. You see them? Yeah, there we go.
Well, we need one more that size. Why don't you keep him?
Okay.
And then that'll be the last one. Now they'll have to be 12.
Okay, 12 only.
Unless they're 11 and a half.
11 and a half, that will go too. So it's 11 and a half only.
Or maybe 11.
Okay, 11 only. Okay, that looks like 11 and a half.
Nah, he's small.
He looked a little bigger at first. We've caught quite a few here, but David wants to change up our fishing tactics and see if we can catch some other species as well. So we're going to go out to the reef. Not the reef on the Atlantic side that we were talking about earlier, but a reef in the Gulf. Is it a man-made reef or is it a natural reef?
It's really just a bunch of rocks.
But it's a good place for fish to hide. I just can't get over how beautiful this place is. No wonder you live here, David.
It's hard to beat. There's nowhere else in the United States that's, you know, this tropical and warm. I love the warm weather and the beautiful ocean. And where else are you going to go in the United States that has this?
Is it the dark right here?
Yeah, that's kind of where the reef starts at, or the rock ledge.
Anchor?
Yeah, you got it now. So you're gonna have to unhook that the snap link off.
Snap link is off.
Let the anchor line out.
Okay. All right. I got a good feeling about this spot, David. When David was getting the shrimp, he got this monster shrimp that came out of there. About to throw it on a knocker rig and set it on the bottom and see if something big gets it. Unless we save it and we eat it ourselves.
Might get a big mutton snapper on it.
And if y'all hear that high-pitched noise, it's the fishing poles with the wind blowing through them. Never heard that sound until I came out here last year with David.
There he is.
You got one? Heck yeah! Oh my gosh.
Oh, mutton snapper.
That's exactly what you wanted.
Yeah.
Heck yeah! Good Lord!
He's got to be 18.
Oh, he's 18.
Oh yeah, he's over 18.
He's
probably 20. Yeah, about 20 or. So he's good. He's a good keeper. You can tell on mutton snappers they got the dot here, and then the big thing is the blue on their eyes. See this, all this light blue?
Mm-hmm. Give me some, David.
Oh yeah.
Mmm.
What muttons do typically? This area, all this. So they'll be in between the rocky area and the sandy area.
Okay.
They like to hang out on the sandy. That's why I put that shrimp out there, because that's what I was hoping to catch. Because remember I said a big mutton.
Yeah. See, I told you I had a good feeling about this place, David.
Right.
Trust my intuition. Well, we ran out of bait, shrimp and everything, but I think we got a good mess of fish here. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's enough for us all to eat, especially this guy. So let's head back there and cook this stuff up.
We have had an amazing pool day today at David and Michelle's house. Now we're gonna introduce you to Michelle here in a little bit. They just went in to go change clothes. We are going to go ahead and get dinner started, but we have more deer in the same area.
Yeah. And there's our neighbor, David.
Hey there. This is Piper.
I don't know if y'all met her. Hey, Piper. She's a mini Yorkie, is that what she said?
Yep, toy Yorkie. She's about 8 months old. She weighs 3 pounds.
Smallest thing I've ever seen in my life for a dog.
First thing I'm gonna be making is a coconut rice. This is gonna go with the fish, and this is found in my cookbook, which hopefully by the time that you guys see this video, a cookbook will be back in stock. We just melted some butter in this pan here, and we're gonna throw in our rice. And we're gonna toss that around until it gets a little brown in color. And now we're gonna add in the rest of our ingredients, which is a cup of water, a whole can of unsweetened coconut milk, some salt, and 1 cinnamon stick. We're gonna bring that to a boil. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a stir and push the cinnamon stick down in there. Now that our rice is done, let's get the snapper going. Now I did a little mixture here with honey, Dijon mustard, and some spices and parsley. And what we're gonna do is just kind of base this, and we're gonna go ahead and do this big boy first. I know that's gonna take a little bit. Put a little one there.
And the big boy is the mutton snapper that David caught. Man, I wish I could have caught that one. Lucky guy.
We also have some amazing, delicious beans left over from Captain Morgan's Seafood Grill in Everglades City. So we're gonna heat those up so they can try them. And we're on our second fillet of the only huge, ginormous fish.
Well, they were all pretty decent size, but that was the Big Daddy.
Yeah, this was the monster.
Oh, yeah.
Seasoned.
I know.
I just inhaled that. Kellie's got the last fish on right there, and this has turned out beautifully. Well, as beautiful as it can be. It was falling apart when we were putting it on the plate.
Y'all know my presentation. That's
Presentation might not be the greatest in the world,
there.
but the flavor is all that matters. But we've got to introduce you to Captain David's significant other, Michelle. This is his better half.
Absolutely, I won't argue with that.
This is actually her house, and she has been letting us stay here, and there's something special about it. It's called the Mermaid House. She just bought it, and she's putting up the new colors. I'm in love with it, especially with the palm trees.
Thank you, thank you.
You might not believe it, but this tree actually produces coconuts, and they have real banana trees.
And pineapple, don't forget the pineapple.
Oh, and the pineapples.
Uh-huh.
So July or August, these pineapples will be full-size pineapples. Do we know if they continue to reproduce?
1 a year.
1 a year. And then right over here through this jungle that they've made is Banana Split Street. What are all the different species of banana trees you
I
have?
didn't even notice those. Those are the ones that are, I didn't notice those were yellow. I thought you were talking off of this one earlier
Oh no, this
today.
one's we're eating.
Oh, awesome, yes. There's different varieties here. Some are dwarf bananas, which means some have smaller actual banana sizes on the tree. Some of them have dwarf trees with full-size bananas. Then you have some of your banana trees that are full size that produce like the Chiquita banana. There's a bunch of different varieties. There's one called the ice cream banana that has a vanilla undertone to it, and actually the outside's kind of like blue. So we're waiting on those to ripen. I think that'll be kind of cool. They're like the perfect snack size banana.
Yeah.
I haven't had one from this tree yet. So these bananas were like about the size up to my mid-thigh about a year ago. And we fertilized them every 3 months. You feed them banana peels, water them heavy every day, and bananas are very hungry and thirsty. They need a lot of water and nutrients to grow. And then they will produce 1 banana pod a year. And then what you do is you cut that stalk off where the banana is at. So you'll cut this off when that banana is done. And then it sends up a bunch of new pups down below, like all these little ones and stuff that are growing. The ones behind you are sending up some new pups.
Oh, right there.
Yep. So eventually, some guy told me this whole area will be solid banana because they'll keep sending pups up. They'll just all fill in. Well, these are good.
That's real good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is a passion fruit, you said.
Passion fruit. Yep. Yep. And that's just hibiscus. The iguana likes those down here. The hibiscus flowers and the leaves.
By the way, they have iguanas here. Very large iguanas.
Oh, and here, this is super cool. So this is a coconut. If they sit in the ground long enough, what they'll do is they'll sprout and they'll send roots down. And then this is how you start your new coconut palm. So when I moved, these two were in the backyard. They were just little baby sprouts, so I transplanted them. And then what I'll do again is plant them somewhere else for permanent home.
And what is so astonishing to me is how many lizards they have in their yard
Oh, there's
alone.
tons of little ones. There's really cool geckos at night that come out and hang on the top of the house, and they get like the teal aqua color because they camouflage themselves. They're pretty cool.
Hey, honey, I got you a baby banana.
Mmm.
It's jam-packed full of flavor, isn't it?
Wow. So we have our beans here from Captain Morgan's Seafood, which they're super good. And there's bay leaf, so watch out. And rice, coconut rice. Some fish. Now these top ones are like the ones that look the best. The seasoning. They're all just flaking apart.
That just means it's really good fish if it's flaking apart.
Oh, it means it's cooked perfect.
And there's multiple things going on today. Not only is this food here, but there's something really magical going on in the very center of the table. Michelle, tell us a little bit about what that is.
Okay, so that is a homemade fashion Caribbean rum cake. So it's a 2-day process. You bake the cake in a bundt pan. It's got a bunch of ingredients in there, a lot of rum, a lot of sugar, and some vanilla pudding. And then you let it sit overnight, and then the next day you pop it out and enjoy. It's very dense, rich, moist, and I think there's a total of maybe 2 cups of rum in there.
So you have to be 21 or older
Yes,
to drink
you
or
do.
eat that. Me personally, this fish, amazing. You were right about good quality fish. I was
That's good
questioning.
quality. It's also the way it's cooked too. It's the honey is the first thing you taste when you taste the fish. Is the honey is just, man, it just pops out in a little bit of spice. It's delicious.
Y'all did good catching it.
Oh, thank you. Except he caught the big one. So the pool's been finished for a few months and they're getting some concrete put in soon, but you've got to see the most beautiful palm tree that she has on this property. Actually, it's your favorite palm tree, right? This is hands down the coolest palm tree in the area. Especially the way it hangs over the pool.
Okay. How big of a piece would you like, Cody?
You can just go about right there.
We'll take 3 off and give you the rest.
Yeah, do that. She's aware of the fact that I eat a lot now. Actually, she's shocked at how much Kelly can eat too.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, where does she put all that food?
I don't know.
Ooh, that looks so pretty.
Smells good. That's delicious.
That is the best rum cake I've ever had in my
I
life.
can taste the rum.
Not like,
Yum.
Dude, in the center, it's like I took a shot of rum.
Yeah, it's strong.
We got a problem with the deer. Come on, get out of here. Move this out of the way. You really want to know how short she is. Look how short this table is, and she's shorter than this table. It is illegal to pet the deers, feed the deer, so I'm trying to make sure she doesn't get in our stuff and make a mess. You can tell somebody feeds her though. That was the most amazing cake I ever had in my
I'm
life.
glad you loved it.
The whole meal was delicious, from the fish to the rice to the beans, especially the cake.
But after we get all this cleaned up, we're gonna go to bed and we'll catch you on the other.
Yeah.